So, I don't know about Friday the 13th, 2021. I don't know about August the 13th. Friday the 13th, today. I don't know. It's just like I had a rough day. So I guess it did all start with a thought in my head. It started with, I went to the window, I looked outside, and I saw some cans on the lawn. Now, I didn't know if those cans were filled with pop or piss or if they were empty or whatever. I was expecting them to be empty because it was just 2 cans in the lawn. So I thought I was going to pick them up, but now I'm like, no, I don't collect cans. So I'm just going to leave them out. I was going to gently pick them up, but that didn't happen. I went outside and I kicked both of the cans into the other person's driveway, which is an abandoned driveway right there, and so no one lives there. And it's just like people come and park their cars there and they throw all their trash out onto the lawn, which I shouldn't care about that. I really shouldn't care about that. I mean, that's like irrelevant, to life itself, whether what somebody else is littering on the earth or on my lawn, whatever. So, yeah, the guy across the street, he was out there mowing his lawn and he watched the whole thing, I guess, and he just like kept staring me down like he wanted to say something. So instead of my usual response will be to like immediately check somebody, because I mean, not really necessarily check them, but like, what the fuck is you looking at, So I've been being conscious about doing stuff like that and being that way. And so I decided to, when I decided to start being conscious about it, I said the next time someone is grilling me like they have a problem, I'm just going to ask them simply, what is their problem, or do they have an issue? Instead of saying, what is your fucking problem? Or, I should say, can I help you? That's what I should have said. But anyways, back to the story. What I ended up saying was, do you have an issue? And then he proceeded to say, oh, I'm fucking nasty. And so I'm like, well, who are you talking to? I'm looking around like, who are you talking to? Who are you to call me nasty? Because I chose to kick some cans off of my lawn, and somebody can come and pick it up and collect their 20 cent, whatever, which they probably already done by now, because that's how it is. People come and they see cans, they pick it up. So he decided in his brain that made me fucking nasty, and he decided to tell me that. And then he proceeded to express all his other grievances and whatnot, and we were going back and forth, and I was just letting him know, like, that's you not talking to me like an adult. You are talking to me like a kid, and you being very disrespectful, saying I'm fucking nasty because I made a decision. So he was like, well, why didn't you just pick it up? I'm like, because I'm tired of picking up other people's trash. People are putting trash on my lawn on purpose, just to get a rise out of me. And it's like, that don't have nothing to do with you. And I'm not putting trash on your lawn, or you not putting trash on my lawn. I will hope not. You see what I'm saying? So basically after that, I was just upset because he called me fucking nasty, and I was in my ego completely at that point. And I went inside and I went and tried to get my son's father to come out and to defend me, because I didn't like how another man was calling me fucking nasty, because I, according to him, kicking the cans over into the neighbor's lawn was fucking nasty. So basically, I'm like, okay, as soon as Johnny came out, the other guy came out, and he just, he came out with a gun. He came out with a big machine type of sawed-off looking gun that's probably illegal. He probably got off the street. But he came out brandishing a gun on the porch. And at that point, I was extremely livid. Like, how dare you pull a gun out on me from the porch? Like, the fuck, you fucking idiot. So, yeah, he pulled a big gun out on us because he didn't pull the gun out on just me. He pulled the gun out after I went back inside to get my son's father. And so yeah, he pulled the gun out, and after that, I pretty much found my phone. I was called the police, and the police got there, and the police went over to their side first, and then they came over to my side, and he told them everything, that he called me fucking nasty, and he thought that was cool, and he think that that's gonna, I guess that's what he said. He told the police that's what he said, but I don't know if he told the police that he pulled a gun out on me. So when they got across the street, I let them know exactly what happened, and basically they just gave me a police report. And now I'm at the point where I don't know if I should just go along with it, like as far as like pressing charges. And I don't know. I know I do feel highly uncomfortable about this situation. I feel highly uneasy. I feel like I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And the gag is, I forgot that I do have a security camera, and it's a motion sensor camera that's pretty much caught the whole ordeal, and it has audio capability as well, so you can hear what's going on as well. It's not just you can see. So yeah, and it's the way my camera is facing the door where he's pointing the gun out. So I'm not making this up, and it's nothing to make up. This is going to be a legal thing, but it's like something inside of me is just telling me to just let it go and leave it at that, because at the end of the day, if I wouldn't have asked him what his issue was, I wouldn't have never opened the doors up for me to be threatened in that way, and him brandishing a gun out on me and whatnot. I opened the door for that. And for that, I want to remove myself from the situation. I'm not going to press the charges. I'm just going to move, because I don't feel safe there. I don't feel comfortable. I feel like everybody is against me, or my energy is just too much just to be around. And I don't want to, like, continue to, like, feel bad just because I'm living life, I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel like I'm like have purpose and I have meaning, and people like me and respect me, because I'm really not used to that. I'm not used to people liking me and people respecting me, and I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of people thinking that they can just talk to me any kind of way, be mean to me, like threaten my life. It's not the first time this happened. This is like the third, fourth, fifth time that someone on this block has threatened my whole entire existence. And you know what? I've defended myself every single time, and I haven't backed down. I haven't moved. I haven't done none of that, and that's not no accomplishment. I'm ready to be completely gone. And I feel like I learned my lesson. My lesson was that I have to watch exactly what I say, and my thoughts as well, because it started off with a thought, seeing them cans in my yard, and it upset me. It made me feel like people are doing it on purpose, and it just made me come outside to kick the cans. You know what I'm saying? It was unnecessary. It was. I could have left the cans there for somebody else to pick up at that point. I didn't have to go out there, and the result is, I'm getting a gun brandished on me, and now I feel completely unsafe to go home. It's not fair, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just tired of the violence. I'm tired of dealing with this type of stuff. And if I'm attracting that type of stuff to myself, please, I just want it to stop. I don't want to be uncomfortable in my own home. I don't want to feel like I gotta walk on eggshells every time I come out my front door, because people chose to call me nasty and say mean ass shit about me. I'm just tired of dealing with that. I don't deserve it, and other people don't deserve when I'm not having a good day for me to like disturb the peace. So that's the balance. You know, I've done some horrible things, unfortunately, not like illegal things, like stuff like that, but just as far as with my mouth and the way I've treated certain people, as far as like, you know, in my relationships, I haven't been the best person. And it's just like, it's all coming back full circle for me, like different events and things. And I can see all the mistakes that I made and what I ultimately don't want to do again in the future, because I want to live a long life and I don't want to be looking over my shoulder because somebody chose to threaten my life and they don't like me. So yeah, I'm just gonna separate myself from there and yeah, just, I don't know. I'm frustrated at this point because I really was looking forward to just like having a good day today and get ready for my son's birthday, but it's like I can't get a break from other people and they drama, like life or death type of situations. Like when you pull a gun out, that's like life or death at that point. So it became life or death when he pulled the gun out. And basically situations are like that. And if you go around thinking like that, I'd like have my stress level to the roof. So I don't want to even think about it. I'm just like, you know, if something happens to me, it could have been anybody over there, because people don't like me over there. They don't like me. But in the world, I don't have any enemies. I don't have anybody that I'm beefing with. I never had anyone come to my home, like girlfriends and stuff like that. My family members who came over. But I don't have any enemies over there. But it's like now I do. So I don't care. And then also the other neighbor, the one that I've had issues with in the past, the one that stayed to the right of me, she was outside and I overheard her talking crap about me or about the situation and saying, oh, well, the guy across the street doesn't bother anybody. Oh, he doesn't bother anybody when he brought the gun outside or before? Because he is a bothersome person. He's over there, keeps staring at me like he has a problem with me. So if you got a problem, then say that. And then he had the nerve to try to like say that I'm not being an adult, but you're brandishing guns. That's not adult. You can have a confrontation or a fight, or you're just too small and scrawny to fight. Or you just scared of Johnny, so because he's so big that you want to pull a gun out. So I'm not over it. It's really like bothering me. It's really gotten under my skin, but I'm over it now. I'm gonna get over it. I gotta force myself to get over it because I don't want to be stuck here thinking about it, and I got other things to do. Other things I could be thinking about. Other than just, you know, the drama. And it's more than drama. It's like life or death. Like, you know, I don't want to be sitting up here like, oh, this is a life or death situation, you know? So I'm not. I'm just, it happened. I have enemies on the block. I have people on the block that don't like me. And I'm fine with that. I just want them to stay away from me. But you know what? I can't even look at it like that. I don't got no enemies. It's a whole spiritual war going on, and it's like people doing petty stuff and saying petty stuff and being petty, including me. I mean, like, especially me. I mean, but I'm not engaging in that no more. I'm not going to engage in that no more. It seems like every time I come out the house, it's an issue. So I'm not engaging. I'm going to watch my mouth. I'm going to be mindful of all my thoughts. And I'm going to control my actions. Thoughts, words, actions. Thoughts, words, actions. I'm going to watch my thoughts, words, and action.